Alright, hello YouTube, welcome back to another cooking tutorial. Today I'll be showing you guys how to cook a baked pasta dish. You can use any type of meat, preferably ground beef is the best option to use, but I'm going to use chicken because it's a little cheaper and I think it's healthier. I'm not quite sure, don't quote me on that though. But I'm going to go over the ingredients first and then I'll go through the tutorial. I'll do a jump cut to the tutorial part after I go through the ingredients. So, and the tools. So, you're gonna need a pot, skillet, whatever. You're gonna need a pot as well for the water to boil. And you're gonna need this thing right here to bake it with, obviously. And then for the ingredients, you have chicken, salami, marinara pasta sauce, got some Kroger brand spaghetti. We have some pepper, black pepper. We have garlic salt, oregano, parsley, onion powder, basil, Parmesan cheese, and vegetable oil.
So before we get to the actual chicken cutting part and cooking on the stove, we're gonna want to fill this pot up to about maybe 3/4 of the pot, and then you're gonna want to put it on high. And for the oven, you're gonna want to preheat it to 375. All right. So with this chicken breast, you're gonna want to cut off all the white parts, and I'm gonna recommend cutting it into a bunch of little squares. You can make the chunks bigger if you want. If you want your pasta meat to be a little more chunky, but I like it thin personally. So after I cut this up, I'm going to show you what to do with the breast next. All right, after the chicken's cut up, I recommend seasoning it before we put it on the stove. So we're going to season it with pepper, some garlic salt, no, onion powder as well, garlic salt. It's kind of hard recording with one hand and opening a thing with the other. I should have opened them before. Garlic salt. That's a little too much, but you're probably not going to taste it when it's cooking. And then we're going to put some oregano on there. All right, now after all of the seasonings are on there, we're gonna put it in our skillet, pan, whatever, and you're gonna wanna cover the bottom with a little bit of oil, not too much. You don't wanna have too much oil because then it'll be harder to clean later. So yeah, now we're gonna dump that in here. All right, and then we are gonna put it on in between medium and high. And then while this is cooking, while this is boiling, when this reaches a boil and starts bubbling a lot, you're gonna want to put in your noodles. Don't break the noodles, just put them in there. And then you'll know when this is done when it's white and you can take a spatula and you can easily cut it through. And when it's that, and while that's cooking, while that's preheating, we're gonna cut our hard salami. I recommend using 6 or 7. And when that's cut, we're gonna add it to the chicken. When it's cooked through, and then we're gonna bring it down to in between the low and medium settings on your stove. All right. When it starts to look like this, you're gonna want to add your noodles. And I've already added the salami because the salami cooked already. And then when that's added, we're gonna add the marinara sauce just to heat it up a little bit before we put it in the oven. And you'll know when the pasta is done when you pick up one of the noodles and you throw it to a surface and it sticks. So when it sticks, you're gonna take the pot of noodles, you're gonna drain them in your sink, and then I recommend putting them in your pot to mix with the chicken and the pasta sauce or whatever. Or you just put it directly in here and mix the sauce mixture and the noodles in here. Now, after you mix up the pasta and the sauce, the spaghetti and the sauce, I know I forgot to say this earlier, but you're gonna need mozzarella for this recipe as well. So I apologize in advance. Read the comment, the description. When you first watch a video, that's what I usually do. So I'm gonna sprinkle some mozzarella. I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm not gonna do too much mozzarella. But I do like cheese. Cheese is fucking good. Alright. So once when you got a layer that you like, you're gonna add some parsley flakes on top. Oh shit. Some basil. And some Parmesan cheese. Now, after that, you're just going to put in the oven for 10 minutes and then take out. Wait a couple minutes for it to cool down and then enjoy. I'll show the final product once when it comes out of the oven. And here's what it looks like. I hope y'all enjoy. Try it at home. Stay safe out there. And have a great day.